I'm depressed.
Isn't it Mr. No Dad Hat?
Mr. No Dad Hat, what are you doing here? What happened to Mr. Dad Hat? What did you do to Mr. Dad Hat?
He got replaced. Oh wait. Yeah, I think I see him.
Mr. Dad Hat, welcome back!
Hi, it's me, Mr. Dad Hat.
Hey, what happened to Mr. No Dad Hat? He was kind of a douchebag.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you're back, Mr. Dad Hat. You didn't eat Mr. Dad Hat.
Mr. No Dad Hat?
I mean, are you Mr. No Dad Hat?
No. Don't you see by my dad hat?
Anyways, what are we here to talk about today? I'm assuming it has something to do with this Fender Strat.
No, this actually, this is going in the garbage today.
Oh, funny. So what exactly is this, Cody?
This is a made in Mexico Fender Stratocaster.
Why, it's got gold hardware. I feel like there's something special with this.
Oh, I was getting to that if you would stop being so impatient.
I can't.
This is called the Players Deluxe Series Players Stratocaster from Fender. It's still made in Mexico. It has the upgraded noiseless pickups if you're into that sort of thing. I think they're kind of nice because you don't get as much of the hum. I don't know, I might have an upgraded bridge too. I don't fucking know, man.
Hardware is all gold. Tuners are all different.
Yeah, this particular one actually had the frets replaced with more gold ones. I think they're brass. I have no idea.
I don't know. But it's got vintage tuners instead of standard tuners.
Which, take that for what you will.
I like them because they help the tuning stability and they're kind of cool. But they are a little bit harder to use. Yeah.
This is an awful fucking string drop, just by the way.
Was that you or me? It was mostly you.
That was mostly you.
That was mostly you.
I changed like this string.
You're welcome.
You did the rest.
Wow, this is a really long video. Anyways, if you want to skip all the BS talking, go down to the description and look for that little skip to this time button.
I feel it's a little late for that.
Oh well. You can just edit that towards the beginning.
Mine also doesn't have a back plate. Well, I mean it does. It just didn't have the screws.
It looks weird anyway in white.
What, the back plate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
It would have matched better if it had gone with any other color. Yeah, so what's the deal with this? What's different aside from the pickups? Feels pretty nice. I know we did a thing up here, but neck is pretty nice. Kind of a smooth lacquer.
Yeah. It's got some nice contours. Like, it's got the belly cut. It's got an arm contour, which is kind of nice.
They always have those.
Do they?
Yes. Like, literally, Strats in general were built to be more comfortable than Telecasters.
But yeah, the vintage tuners and the pickups are the only upgrades that I know of just by looking at. Oh, it's got a switch that we'll get to in a minute.
Oh yeah, that's the big difference, isn't it? Everything else is kind of the same.
Yeah.
Go for it. This is the tone I signed up for.
Okay, here's a G.
Why, sir, is that the neck position?
Here's a C.
Very pretty.
Here's an E minor. Here's an E major. It doesn't fit in the key at all.
Why you do this?
I don't know.
Okay. You're supposed to actually play.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's your neck.
Very nice.
Here's your position 2, which is both.
Neck and middle. I think the pros call that position 4, but that pisses me off. So.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Very nice.
Yeah, and then po middle.
It's always 3. going to be position 2.
Either way, it's going to be your 3.
That's the only one that we're lucky on.
Hey. If you're any crackling, it's not the guitar, it's the amp. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It won't explode. Position 4. And then the bridgie. Okay, now we're gonna go back.
That's not cut every time.
Okay, now there's one addition which I think might be a fat switch, or I guess the inverse of that, which would be a thin switch.
Right.
Okay, because I was playing all that normally. So here's a G with the thin switch engaged, fat switch engaged.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds much more full.
Yeah, something about it. I kind of dig it that way.
Stop it.
And then that's only on the neck pickup, right?
Yeah, it only worked on the neck pickup, so I don't know if it's just wired that way or...
Right. It's certainly an interesting attachment. It's something I've never seen on a Strat before now.
It is cool, though.
Because, you know, I've seen the ones with the special extra bridge pickup attached to the bridge with the tuner in it. That was a weird sort of thing they tried out for a little bit. It's very different. Robert Baker has one.
Huh.
And then this, I've never seen this. But I kind of like what it does.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and do distortion from the bridge backwards. And this is the Mesa Boogie dual caliber DC5.
I did on the 5 there to give you more variety.
Oh.
Okay.
The next pickup.
Yeah, the middle
Yeah.
and the bridge.
Yeah.
But not this one.
Middle. It's not. You strum up here. You use that to change sound.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Position number...
Whatever it is.
Dose. Alright, position 1.
Why do you do this?
Okay. position one with the thingy thing on.
Thin switch.
Thin switch. Well, yeah, with that like all the way in.
Let's just do, put it back on distortion. I just want to hear, you know, just like ease with this on and off. So I'm just going to keep doing this. I actually like the middle position on this guitar a lot more than I do on most Strats.
Huh.
Just something about the Noiseless, I guess, but... yeah. So, any final thoughts about this particular Strat? I know you dislike Strats in general. You're not a Strat guy. So, is there anything about this that you're either you like more or you like less, or just samesies?
I like the nice C neck on it. It's still a little on the chunky side, which is nice, but it's also fairly fast.
Okay. I recently went to a guitar store, which will eventually be on a video. We recently went to a guitar store, several guitar stores, and I actually played on a $1,800 Strat, one of the American Professionals. And
oh shit!
In general, I'd say the American Professional felt worse than this guitar. You know, like the gloss was a little bit too glossy, or you know, like the lacquer was a little bit too sticky, and just so even though this is a much cheaper guitar, I personally like the feel much more on this than the American Professional, which is interesting.
Yeah.
So sometimes I feel like Fenders are so iffy sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
But it doesn't mean we don't love Fender. I mean, hell, we all have at least one.
Yeah.
So, I've been Metal Scott. He's been, well, he was No Dad Hat, and then he became Dad Hat.
Then I became Mr. Dad Hat.
Yeah.
You have to say the Senor in front of Mr. No Dad Hat.
Monsieur Dad Hat.
Monsieur Mr. No Dad.
Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully this review wasn't boring as hell. We appreciate any positive comments. Any negative comments are kind of common, so whatever, I guess. Thanks for watching. See you around.